The birth of legends are storied in this conference. We must never forget our rich history. We now turn our gaze to the future. The new legends will emerge. New heroes to arise. The Southwestern Athletic Conference. Be our history.
Good afternoon, or should I say good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another live broadcast here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We're in Fort Worth, Texas, where the Prairie View A&M University Panthers will be taking on the TCU Horned Frogs in the WNIT first round play here from Fort Worth, Texas. I have been joined by a long-lost friend of mine who has pilgrimed with me on this trip to join us on today's broadcast, none other than Ryan McGinty. How you doing, sir?
I'm good.
All right. Well, it's good to have you. It's been a while since these two squads have gotten together, man. And first of all, where you been and what you been up to, man?
Well, they say I've been on a sabbatical, just trying to find my way.
You trying to find?
But you know, last few years, I was obviously Prairie View A&M graduate. Was at SID there. Went assistant SID. Went to Grambling for 3 years. Returned to Prairie View for 7 years. Then I made my sabbatical. I treat it like going when you get your upper level degree.
Okay.
I took the job as assistant commissioner of media relations in MEAC, and I can say I left with plenty of knowledge in tow. And I went to get some things, and I left with much more than I even anticipated.
Okay, so you're back in Texas, and it's good to have you back home again. I'm pretty sure that your family and loved ones are glad to see you, at least for now anyway, right?
They love me at times.
At times.
Other times they want you out. in a good way.
In a good way. Well, in a good way, the Panthers had a pretty good year under Coach Sandy Pugh. First year with the Panthers, 17, 18-year storied history with Southern Jags. She comes in, and she actually does a phenomenal job in her first year, coming as late as she did. Panthers end up with a 17-12 overall record. They'll come in getting ready to take on the Big 12 opponent, that in the TCU Horned Frogs. What are your assessments as you get ready for tonight's contest, Ryan?
Well, obviously, you don't want last Friday's game to beat you twice. When they had the double overtime contest versus Jackson State, emotional loss. If you watched it or if you was there live or watching on the stream, very emotional. And, arguably, they should have been in championship game on Saturday, but that's water under the bridge. So you had a time, almost a week to regroup, get ready, because as anyone knows, it's funny to sound, the WNIT games are winnable games. And we saw that last night as Norfolk State came in there and knocked off Alabama on the men's side of MNIT. So anything could happen, but we can't let last week beat us twice. We've got to come out there, punch, and if it's the seniors on this team, it's their last game. It could potentially be their last game.
Yes, sir. Yes,
come out there and fight like you want to play next week.
Fight like you want to play next week, and they got a very, very capable chance of taking care of that. We're going to take us a quick break right now, and we'll come back with more of our pregame coverage right here between the Prairie View Panthers and the TCU Horned Frogs. You're listening to basketball coverage for the Prairie View A&M University Panthers, and we'll be right back.
With over 20 years of experience as a lawyer, attorney Lee Van Richardson Jr. can help you with whatever your need may be. Divorce, car accidents, criminal case, wills, deeds, trust, civil suits, parent and child relationships. Contact Richardson's Law Office located at 1047 Austin Street in Hempstead, Texas. You can call them at 979-826-8008. Attorney Lee Van Richardson Jr. in Hempstead, Texas. Are you looking for an affordable way to increase your business? Let the Open Mic Broadcast Network lead the way. For a customized, affordable ad campaign, call 832-213-8824.
Hey, my name is Nikki Antoine. owner of Miracles and Blessings Salon and Spa out in Missouri City, Texas. I want to shout out to my son, Andre Lewis, who is the receiver over at PV University. And I just want to say I love listening to Mike Prince on the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
This broadcast is being made possible by the support of the Prairie View Athletic Club. The Prairie View Athletic Club is a proud supporter of Prairie View A&M University athletics. For more information on becoming a member of the Prairie View Athletic Club, send your email to pvathletic.club@gmail.com. That email address again is pvathletic.club@gmail.com. Prairie View Athletic Club, a proud supporter of Prairie View A&M University athletics.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are moments away from a tip-off action between the Panthers and the TCU Horns. Ryan, they're going around, shooting around. Who are some of the key players we need to look out for on both sides of the court?
Well, we'll start with TCU. Their leading scorer is going to be Jordan Moore, 6'3" senior from Round Rock, Texas, averages 16.2 points, 8.2 rebounds, and even throws out 2.4 assists, 58% field goal shooter, so she's deft from the field. Now, her weakness is free throws, 62%. So if you have to foul her, she'll be the perfect one. And then second leading scorer is going to be Amy Okonkwo from Rancho Cucamonga, California, 6'2".
Rancho Cucamonga.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you watch next Friday, you know what that means. And so 13.2 points, 6.2 rebounds a game, 45% field goal shooter. So their strength is their backcourt, and their top guard, it's their front court. Their top guard is Kiana Ray, 6'1", junior from Austin, Texas, 10.4 points per game, 4 assists per game, but she shoots 38% from the field. So that's a three to watch out for TCU. For Prairie View A&M, entering with a 17-13 record, 13-5 SWAC play this year. Leading scorer, to no surprise, Shayla Dobbins, 14.9 points per game, a guard, and she's shooting 40% from the field, 35% from the from the three-point line, 83% free throw shoot. As we saw at the end of the game against Jackson State, her 2 free throws with no time left sent the game in overtime, so she knows she can shoot under pressure. And our last double-digit scorers are Tavia Ford, center, and she's from the Dallas area, went to Hollyville Heritage High School, center. Shoots 47% from the field, averages 11.8 points per game, and averages in minutes. Averages 17.9 minutes. Now that's saying, even though it's a 40-minute game, but so a lot of it has to do with factors. But Miss Ford will be the one and leads the team in blocks with 48 blocks. So
right, she is definitely the heartbeat of this Panther squad right now. And we do have a side note. Last we checked, there's going to be a player kind of questionable whether or not they'll get a chance to play. Not really sure what all is going on with that. But Miss Erin Willis, if I'm not mistaken, is questionable for tonight's action.
Yes, and then so in the insert, in the probable lineup, they haven't announced it yet in terms of the official star lineups, but we have Dominique Newman that should get into a slot. Then once we announce the official star lineups, once the buzzer goes off, we'll verify if Ms. Willis will be in the lineup or not.
Absolutely. So we are less than 2 minutes away from the Panthers doing business with the Horned Frogs in this WNIT David versus Goliath on the women's side of the floor. SWAC taking on the Big 12. We're going to pause for another calls, and we'll be right back with the tip-off action right here from Fort Worth, Texas on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We'll be right back.
Hello, this is Lonzo Hardy, Vice President of the SWAC Alumni Association. The SWAC Alumni Association is an organization founded in 1999 with the goal of enhancing the great legacy of excellence in the SWAC as well as preserving the athletic heritage of the SWAC. Its membership is open to former athletes as well as current and former coaches, assistant coaches, athletic administrators, referees, employees of conference member institutions, as well as fans of SWAC sports. Individuals interested in gaining membership can contact the organization's president, Roscoe Nance, at 509 Worcester Street in Herndon, Virginia, 20170. Annually, the SWAC Alumni Association holds a Legends Award in which Lifetime Achievement Awards are presented. Occasionally, a legend of the conference is honored in a roast, and annually 1 or 2 former student athletes are presented degree completion scholarship awards. Contact the organization's president, Roscoe Nance, at 509 Worcester Street in Herndon, Virginia, 20170.
I present to you 3 of the fiercest subjects ever assembled in the cage of doom. First, the brain-wrenching behemoth, Algebra 2! Weighing in at a mind-boggling 800 pounds. Foreign languages! The multilingual international sensation capable of tossing you clear across the Atlantic. And finally, biology. More ferocious than formaldehyde, she'll dissect you 1 chromosome at a time. Who among you will step up to their challenge?
Yeah, I'll do it. Me too. I'm in. Sign me up.
Take on the tough classes now. You need them to prepare for college. Find out which classes you need at knowhowtogo.org.
Brought to you by the American Council on Education, Lumina Foundation for Education, and the Ad Council.
Chris, can you put the video game controller down for a second?
I can talk and play. Oh, I'm totally annihilating this punk kid in Nebraska.
I just feel like you're not acting like a grown-up in our relationship.
Am too.
Well, you still ride your skateboard to work, there's the comic book collection, the race car bed.
Look, I'm young at heart, but I put money into my 401k every paycheck. I picked up a few savings tips at feedthepig.org. I have control over my financial life now, and that feels pretty grown up.
Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. Putting some money from every paycheck into a savings account or contributing to your 401k can make a big difference.
If you don't mind, sir.
Well, for Prairie View A&M, we have number 12, Dominique Newman. Number 20, Kiasia Williams. Number 22, Chelsea Attil. Number 24, Artavia Ford. And number 32, Jaira Cobb.
Okay. They got the lights off on us now, huh?
And for TCU, we have 00, Amy Okonkwo. Number 15, Jade Woods. Number 20, Lauren Hurd. Number 22, Jordan Moore. And number 25, Kiana Ray.
Okay. So the lineups are being said. They're about to introduce the starters tonight for TCU. As we mentioned, Coach Sandy Pugh, I made a mistake. I said 17-12. Panthers are 17-13 on the season under the first year of leadership from Coach Sandy Pugh. From my point of view and vantage point, I would have to give her a B+ for what she came in on, Ryan. Came in July. A lot of people don't realize coming in July to a basketball program is extremely, extremely late off in the year. And she was able to come in and make these Panthers competitive, even though she brought Octavia Ford with her, but she pretty much inherited this team and got the most out of them in a very, very short time. So it's going to be interesting to see the fingerprint that she's able to put on them for the rest of her duration here at Prairie View. As we mentioned, Jade Woods is going to be one to watch for the Horned Frogs on tonight, as well as 00 Miss Amy Orvorkian. I'm sorry. Naklo, I'm sorry. She's going to be a big presence for the Horned Frogs on this evening. So they're getting things together. The lights are finally coming back on, and we are ready to get us some basketball action here in the very waning moments here. It's going to be extremely important that the Panthers have some good perimeter ball working, Ryan, because we're definitely giving up some size on tonight.
Oh, definitely. But, I mean, so far with Artavia Ford, you just got to keep her out of foul trouble because you don't want to lose your post presence, and definitely Jira Cobb, because she'll have to clean up whatever Ford is not able to clean up down low.
Yes, sir. This is round one of the WNIT basketball tournament. Panthers representing the Southwestern Athletic Conference, and the TCU Horned Frogs representing the Big 12. Well, they are ready to get things on. Panthers will be going from left to right from our vantage point as Ford is awaiting for the tip-off to see who will control this. The ball is tipped, and it's going to be controlled by the Horned Frogs. Horned Frogs coming across the timeline, getting things set up, working on the perimeter, working the ball around and down low, and the shot kicked back out, and the Panthers transitioning through, and the layup, and no good, kicking it back out, and we got a stoppage in play.
Yeah, they called it 3 seconds after the missed layup by Newman. Prairie got the ball, but there were three TCU defenders, all 6 feet, surrounding him, and they couldn't get the ball out the paint.
As we are going through right now, Panthers ready on defense, running the 2-1-2 zone, bringing the ball up on the perimeter, working on the Horns right now, or the Horned Frogs. Thought about shooting from the near side of the court toward us, working around. Panthers looking, being patient. The zone defense working in favor. The jump shot is up from in the corner, and it's good for 3.
Well, what they did, they just took advantage of their height and passed over the zone. And they had number 20, can't see the number here, number 25, Kiana Ray had the open shot.
And there was just a turnover by the Panthers. Newman not able to handle the rock, throws it away, and we got a turnover of possessions right now. Panthers trailing as we're just getting on the way. Not much action just yet. Just under the 9-minute mark, 8:54 to be exact, here in the first period of play. And there's a three-pointer from the corner for the Horns.
And it's the same play as the last one. Kiana Ray, they just threw over the top. And she was wide open, and she's a great spot shooter.
Panthers answer with a long-range jumper themselves. No good. Rebound picked up by the Horned Frogs. They're transitioning back through the lead pass up, and no good as the Panthers able to grab the rebound off the blown layup.
So we got to get off to a good start. Keep everything, don't rush. Get a good shot because, like you said, opportunity this time of year, each one counts.
Yes, sir. Panthers praying for patience, working on the perimeter, trying to get down low to Ford. There's a jumper up, no good from out beyond the three-point range. Rebound is going to be picked up by the Horned Frogs. Panthers up, trailing 4-0.
Or 4-2.
4-2, I'm sorry,
4-2.
Ford got the layup, forgive me. Panthers now working. Another jumper by Keys is no good. That rebound picked up by the Panthers. Panthers going from left to right from our vantage point. Panthers in their purple road jerseys. Panthers working down low. The jumper turnaround, no good by Ford. Grab the rebound, and the ball is going to be blown dead. And it's going to be possession for the Horned Frogs. 4-2 is our score, just getting on the way.
Failed to mention, Jira Cobb is, this is a homecoming for her. She's from Fort Worth, went to Trimble Tech High School, so she's playing in her backyard, literally.
In her backyard, and she wants to have a strong showing on tonight. Horned Frogs just turned that ball over. as we will get back now. Panthers with an opportunity to come and tie it up on this next possession.
Speaking of the size advantage, TCU has 3 starters over 6'1", so that's going to be something to watch out for as the Panthers make adjustments to that early side.
Well, they have to make adjustments, make sure their passes are going to be precise and make those shots count. That jumper up from in the corner, no good. It's going to be picked up by the Panthers. They're saving it, going a second shot, and up and good.
Yeah, Ryan Campbell on a basket.
Campbell makes it all tied at 4. Horned Frogs coming back, working on the right perimeter. Another opportunity for the Horned Frogs as they work in the perimeter. Panthers showing good defense right now with the zone coverage, working down in below, down in the paint, kicking it back out. Or the Horned Frogs and the Panthers coming up with the rebound. Ready to work, shooting and firing and missing, no good. Followed up with the rebound and still no good. The rebound this time by the Horned Frogs. Panthers coming back on defense. Horned Frogs set up on the far side, working around the perimeter. They're very patient at working around the perimeter, trying to work that height advantage to their advantage all the way around.
This lineup can counter the inside play of TCU right now, so they're going to try to go outside with the guards and the outside shot.
And that jumper up, no good. Rebound was picked up by the Horned Frogs but lost out of bounds. As we have some substitutions coming in for the Horned Frogs.
Jared Cobb had only a few seconds to rest. He's right back out on the court.
Yeah, they're gonna have to pull on the strength that they have right now to try to, the size that we have, even though we're lacking against TCU on tonight. The perimeter shot.
Oh, good block.
Yes, sir. Great defense by the Panthers.
Lanique Neely.
Neely sticking them long arms in there and said, not today, at least not right now.
Well, when you throw with the pass that TCU was throwing, they're throwing so far out over the zone, it gives us chances to get over there and get in position to get a good block. And also the Tyrant gets to chunk the ball way over there.
Yes, sir. It's going to be 17 seconds left on the shot clock. Panthers and the Horned Frogs in this WNIT first-round matchup. Working the perimeter, trying to find a way. Panthers are actually playing good defense, right? That down low, and they're going to get the N1. Just use the size advantage just then.
Yes, we was just too down low under the basket, and they got us in position with that. And the foul was issued to Jared Cobb.
Cobb's charged with her first foul. Panthers coming back now, trying to work against somewhat of a half-court press. Working at the top of the key is Newman. Newman setting things up.
We have to prove we can shoot over their zone.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Still looking. Now the jumper. Oh, no good. The rebound's going to be picked up by the Horned Frogs. Horned Frogs pushing across the timeline, kicking it back out, and throws that one almost away, but it's saved by the Horned Frogs. Working, kicking out. Panthers scrambling, trying to make it, and there's another easy basket for the Horned Frogs.
And the guard just penetrated up the middle.
Turnover and another basket, and coach might want to call a timeout.
Yeah, it's right here where they're down 12-4, and we need to settle things down. We don't get a basket here. We definitely may need to call a timeout to slow it down.
Panthers show up the jumper here, and it's going to be good.
Yeah, Mariah Campbell.
Yeah, Campbell.
Best option for a time instead of a timeout is the made basket.
Yes, sir. 12-6 is our score now. Panthers trailing. Panthers on the defense right now. Passing the ball around on the perimeter of the Horned Frogs. And they're very patient with the height advantage right now. Trying to be methodical and a drive toward the lane. Good defense by the Panthers. Now the jumper mid-range. No good. Picked up by the Panthers. And pushing it up the floor is Newman. Newman comes, breaks through, kicks it back out. They'll set up the play. 12-6 is our score. Panthers trailing the Horned Frogs live from Fort Worth, Texas. Panthers Yeah, that one's going to be turned over. And here come the Horned Frogs.
Got to get back in transition defense. Good job to keep that fast break from happening.
Yes, sir. Panthers working. Horned Frogs not doing anything over impressive at this point, just simply being patient and working down low. There's another foul called against the Panthers. And we look like we're going to have us a media timeout. Panthers committing a foul. Dobbins called with a foul. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a break with them, and we'll be right back. You're listening to Panthers basketball on the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
Hello, TV Nation. It's Kimberly Runnels, your National Alumni Association president, just wanting to invite everyone, alumni and friends, to our 45th annual National Alumni Convention held at the Houston City Place Marriott in Spring, Texas. The date, July 25th through the 27th, 2019. Don't miss it. Fellowship with other alumni. We have a networking seminar occurring, and of course the Athletic Summit returns as well. Soon, registration information will be available. So don't miss 3 fabulous days at the Houston City Place Marriott in Spring, Texas.
Gentlemen, we are in a media timeout. 12-6 Panthers trail. Ryan, what you got for us so far?
Well, so far for Prairie View, all of the points belong. Well, Mariah Campbell has 4 points. Artavia Ford has 2. And Prairie View has committed 2 fouls to 0 to TCU. And for the fouls, Cobb and Dobbins are issued with the fouls for Prairie View.
All right. Well, the Panthers trailing right now, but they're in striking range. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're down by 6, and they've had some great looks at the basket, so they can penetrate TCU's zone. They just got to be patient when they get those open looks because they're gonna come quick and fast.
That's right. Well, the Panthers will be ready to try and get some things going. They got the band here from TCU playing a little bit.
And as funny as it sounds, Mike.
Say what?
The band doesn't bother my ears.
Say they're playing with a little mellowness, if you would.
I wanted to comment right quick on the attire from the TCU coaches. You know, they're wearing like tights and pull-up fleeces. It's not your normal basketball attire.
It's a casual day.
Well, I guess after the game, we all going jogging together. It's that casual look.
Well, the Panthers are casually down by 6. By 6 right now. 12-6 is the score. Shooting 2 will be the Horned Frogs here. First shot up and good.
Keanu Ray at the line.
13-6 is our score. It appears that my pen has ran away from me. And the second shot is going to be missed. I was just making sure that nobody really whipped for the rebound like they
was surprised.
Yeah. There's a foul called against the Horned Frogs.
That's their first foul of the day, and it's number 20, Lauren Hurd.
Hurd charged with the foul. Panthers will inbound going from left to right. Panthers coming across the timeline. Working. Shot down low, and it's good.
Artavia Ford. She had to work for it,
yes,
but
sir.
She got it in.
Got it in.
13-8.
13-8 now. Panthers trailing. Oh, Ryan, you didn't catch that ball?
Well, that's a travel on TCU, and that's a great defensive play. They sealed off that baseline, and she had nowhere to go.
And you wouldn't catch the ball, Ryan?
Hey, they got people paid to do it.
Panthers coming across the timeline now, ready to try to make some more damage into this 13-8 deficit they're facing. Working on the perimeter. Down low, going up off the glass block from behind. And it's going to be out of bounds. Will be Panthers ball.
Yeah, number 5, first name Yummy Morris blocked the shot. Number 20 for Prairie View, KJ Williams tried to penetrate, and they called offensive foul.
They call offensive foul. Wow. Ford is going to be okay.
That's her first foul.
Yeah, I didn't like that call, but it's okay. 13-8, Panthers are trailing here in the first period of play. Live from Fort Worth, Texas. Panthers in the WNIT. They finished second in the conference of the Southwest Athletic Conference with a 17-13 overall record at the end of the day. Working on a perimeter again, or the Horned Frogs, and that shot.
Great block
by Ford again. Panthers playing good defense. The second shot is up. Rebound picked up by the Panthers. Panthers coming across the timeline, ready to work on the far end of the court. The jumper up and good. Three-pointer.
Dominique Newman.
That's what I like to see more of Dominique shooting that ball. She's been a little hesitant, trying to find her way in this lineup for Coach Sandy Pugh.
13-11. Good penetration by Dobbs to find open shooter in Newman.
Panthers back on defense right now, playing that half-court game, if you would, against the Horned Frogs. The Horned Frogs right obliged at doing such. Working on down in the paint. Oh, there's another block by the Panthers and a steal. Panthers on the transition. Going down coast to coast. Oh, kicking it back out.
Put her head down and then lost track of the basket.
Yeah, she kind of was out of control just a little bit, and we got another quick foul. I understand, Ryan. I understand.
It's a slight bump. I've seen more in the elevator. I've seen more physical action than that.
1 minute and 32 seconds remaining in the first period of play. 13-11 is our score. Panthers trying to make a run.
Yes, like we said a few minutes ago, they did a good job of keeping TCU from trying to pull away. And they're on a little small run of their own, playing great defense.
Yes, they are. Panthers back on defense right now as the Horned Frogs come across. Panthers working as the perimeter shot from the far right wing, and it's going to be rebounded by the Panthers. Panthers coming down floor, kicking it back out, setting up the play. Panthers spreading the ball around, working the jumper from the top of the key, and it's good.
Oh, pretty bank shot from Artavia Ford. Pretty bank shot.
Well, the bank was open for that shot, even though she shot it from straight at the top of the key. We'll take it all day long.
6 points, 4 rebounds.
Yes, sir. Panthers back on defense. You can hear them hollering, D up, D up. Working the ball around the perimeter. That rebound picked up by the Panthers. Panthers transitioning.
Yeah, they're doing a good job of keeping Dobbins from getting in that paint on a fast break.
Panthers working down low, kicking it back out, being very patient.
Oh, Dobbins
got
the ball.
12 seconds on the shot clock.
Yeah, they kind of need to get settled down.
Newman throws up the jumper, no good, and it's going to be rebounded by the Horned Frogs. They'll bring it back toward us on the near side of the court.
There's a bit of confusion in that last offensive set, and so Sandy Pugh was bringing in two more subs to make sure that doesn't happen again.
Yes, sir. We are working here. The Panthers trying to keep the Horned Frogs, and the clock expires. That will be the end of the first period.
Yeah, Prairie View A&M and TCU tied, 13-13.
All tied at 13. This is what dreams are made of, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to take us a break, and we'll be right back. You're listening to Panthers basketball on the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
Hello, my name is S.L. Andrea Bell Miller, and I am a resident of Prairie View, Texas. I was born and raised here. And I am a member of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated, as well as the Prairie View Athletic Club. I'm a very active member and support our community in all areas. I am currently the first vice president for our Chamber of Commerce, as well as I am the president for the Retired Teachers Association and School Personnel here in Prairie View, Texas. I just want you to know that we support the Open Mic Broadcast Network. And we just say thank you, Mr. Mike Prince. Great job. Keep it going. Way to go, PV. Or, as we used to say, PV. You know. Bye.
run, 13-13. Ryan, a little surprise in what you got for us right now.
Well, like you say, it's tied 13-13, and for Prairie View A&M, Artavia Ford, 6 points, 4 rebounds, and Mariah Campbell, the other post, 4 points, 3 rebounds, and we're actually out-rebounding TCU 14-12 out of the slow start. The only difference is at the foul line, we have 4 personal fouls. They only have 1. We need to watch out for that, but no player has more than 1 foul for Prairie View.
Right. Well, on our way up, we were talking about this is a very winnable game for the Panthers, and they're proving right now that they're just as worthy as the TCU Horned Frogs are as we get ready for this. They got some gymnastics going on. Can you turn flips like that, Ryan?
Nah, but I got to look at those 3 girls that's holding the cheerleader at the top. Yes, they're pretty strong. I used to joke, they don't look like a base for cheerleaders.
I know. We want to remind you all that this broadcast has been made possible by attorney Levan Richardson in Hempstead, Texas, located at 1047 Austin Street. You can give them a call at 979-826-8008. And we cannot forget the good people from Prairie View Athletic Club, serving PV Athletics since 1986. Give them a call at 936-857-5817. Coming out of the timeout, all tied at 13 all. Panthers making a run, going from left to right on the dial in their road purple uniform.
Well, the only threat TCU has had so far is to guard Kiana Ray with those early shots. So they kind of stopped there at the very end of the quarter, so we need to keep her from getting hot. So that's pretty much been the only offense.
Panthers now working back on the perimeter. Right now, all tied at 13, just starting the second period off. And we got a quick whistle to be blown.
Well, just knocked out of bounds by TCU. This Prairie got to get out that coffin corner because they get stuck deep in that corner. TCU's size overwhelms and they can't see anything.
12 seconds left on the shot clock. Panthers and the Horned Frogs tied. That jumper is, inside pass.
Yeah. Well, no passing, your mouth is wide open.
Yes, sir. There's a turnover against the Panthers.
Yeah, that long pass put the guard in a bad position. Once she caught the ball, she looked up. She had a 6'3" post fronting her.
Yes, sir. Still tied at 13 apiece. Horned Frogs bringing across the timeline, dressed in their white uniforms. Panthers working the defense, going from post to post, or should I say from corner to corner on the wings, and they're working the ball. Good work that time. Mariah Campbell down low, calls and a little inside trap. Now they get it down inside the post. The shot is up, and it gets the touch as Moore makes that basket. It's 15-13 Horned Frogs.
Well, they went with a 2-man game, but they had to work hard for that shot.
Yes,
that was
they
really
did.
Great defense by Prairie View.
Panthers coming back, and we got another turnover.
Yeah, they're forcing our guards into these corners, and they have to pass the ball high over the defenders, and it's just causing us once to not be in position to catch the ball. Even if we do catch it, we're just not in good position to make any passes after.
That's right. So the Panthers now trailing 15-13. Horned Frogs working the ball back on their side. That shot is going to be altered just a little bit. Panthers playing pretty good defense, Ryan. I got to give them credit for that, as that's down low, and that's going to be another inside basket by Moore. She's just using that size and strength right now.
Yeah, they got Campbell to go into double team when they found an open player right under the basket.
Panthers now trailing by 4. 17-13 is our score here in the second period. And
jump ball, and it's TCU ball.
TCU ball.
3 or 4 straight turnovers, and that's not what you want to see coming into the quarter.
No, sir. So the Panthers were tied at the end of the first, 13-13, find themselves down at the moment, 17-13. 4 unanswered points. Yeah, 3 straight turnovers, 4 unanswered points by the Horned Frogs. Panthers trying to spread them out.
Conquo again. That'll be Jordan Moore.
They're going to feed her till she can't eat anymore.
Yeah, TCU, that's a great point. TCU has found something in Moore, and like you say, they're feeding her. And until Prairie View gets Ford back in, Ford and Campbell back in, that's the only way they can do it.
The jumper is missed by the Panthers. Going to be rebounded by the Horned Frogs, and they're bringing it back. Already up now, 19-13. Working down low, looking for more. That one turned over. Here come the Panthers on transition, and there's another turnover coming back the other way. Horned Frogs now setting things up as they'll slow it down. Looked like the Panthers had a chance to cut into that, but couldn't make it happen.
Yeah, TCU's exploited something down low.
Yeah, they found the weakness. They found the chip in the armor.
And it looks like it's gonna be a full timeout.
They're going to take a full timeout, and with that, right now, we'll stick around here just for a minute. Ryan, give us your assessment of what you see developing right now.
Well, everything we didn't do, or we didn't do in the first quarter, in terms of the bad things we're doing now, in terms of the team getting lax on defensive end. We knew TCU would try to exploit the size, and look like they're just exploiting it now because they're exclusively going on into the paint at this point. And then on the offensive end for Prairie View, what we're doing is we're getting it in position to make baskets, but a lot of times the passes are not as crisp and precise as we're used to. That gives the TCU defense time to set up and mess whatever we had planned up, and we have to try to alter on the fly. Thank you.
Yes, sir. So the Panthers are trailing 21-13 at the point now. There's been 8 unanswered points by the Horned Frogs. We're in the first half of play. Still getting used to that, man. They got it 4 quarters for the women. Doing that to try to create a little, I guess, uniqueness in the game. 7 minutes, 21 seconds remaining in the first half. Panthers down by 8. What kind of scoring you got for us, Ryan?
Well, so far, nothing has changed for Prairie View. Octavia Ford still with 6 points. Mariah Campbell with 4. For TCU now, Jordan Moore's got hot. She has 8 points, along with Kiana Ray for TCU with 8 points.
Well, we want to remind you all that you can check us out here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network Monday through Friday with the Mike Prince Show. We try to get a show for you each and every day at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. On Saturdays, we go live from 10 to 12 with the Carlos Brown Show. You ever listen to the Carlos Brown Show, man?
Yeah, I listened to Carlos a few times.
You listened to him a few times?
I mean, I'm just being non-biased, but it sounds like he's based in Baton Rouge. I mean, sound like to me, I don't know.
Well, he does a very good job on Saturdays here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network from 10 to 12. Panthers trailing by the score of 21-13. Was a 13-13 tie at the end of the first quarter. And right now the well has begun to try to get a little, I won't say dry, but it's airing out a little bit.
Well, this stats here, 16 points off turnover for TCU and 14 points in the paint.
Yes, sir. Well, they've been working more down in the paint, and she's getting her confidence up right now. And the Panthers going to have to try to counter with with Campbell and Ford.
And right now we have Ford in the game, so she'll be tasked to do so.
Panthers coming back across the timeline, going from left to right, working on a perimeter now. Looking down low, and the shot is up and good. Great shot.
Yeah. Kezia Williams with the jumper, and now it's 21-15. Ended that 8-0 run.
Yes, sir. It ends the 8-0 run. The Panthers now back on defense. Need a turnover or at least a missed shot in the rebound. Working, trying to get down low, but the try for the shot is no good. Picked up by the Panthers. Panthers coming back across the timeline now. Getting set up, ready to go. Dobbins attacking, but she pulls back out. And they'll set the play back up.
Sierra Shepard now running the point guard duty.
Shepard down low, working. Oh, did they call travel?
No, they got a foul on Moore.
Okay, at first I thought they was going to try to call the travel. 21-15 is our score. It's not a shooting foul.
Oh, it was.
It was?
Yes.
Okay. Well, go ahead on, Miss Ford. First shot by Ford. Hits the back of the rim. No good.
And for the season, Octavia Ford is free throw 64.5%.
You would like to see that at least in the 70 neighborhood, but we'll take what we can, and she sinks the second one, and that will make it 21-16.
And Coach Pugh is with her Twin Tower lineup, has brought in Campbell to go along with Ford to provide some defense on that back end, especially to stop Jordan Moore.
Yes, sir. Panthers trailing 21-16. Horned Frogs been patient for most of the night as they're working the perimeter, trying to find the open lane against this zone that the Panthers are running up. Down low, turn around, and trying to post up. Great defense that time by the Panthers as they're forced a turnover.
Yeah, once you make TCU work deep in the shot clock, it's not the same team. So
Right. That ball is off the glass, no good.
Ford tried to rush that one.
Yes, he rushed that shot. And here come the Horned Frogs. Swinging it over on the left perimeter. Now working back toward the right. Oh, there's
great steal
another steal by Shepard. And
double dribble.
Yeah.
That's 3 times tonight they had great fast breaks and just.
Well, one thing about it, the Horned Frogs have the size, but the Panthers have the speed.
Yes.
And so it's just like playing the cat and mouse game. Just try to wear them down. But you got to take advantage of those turnovers and the boxing out. They're doing a great job of boxing out so far.
Transition offense.
Yes. Working it now, all the Horned Frogs trying to work down low. And there's going to be another whistle.
Number 12.
They're going to call Newman, with that one.
First foul of the night, and the score is 21-16. 5:05 left in the second quarter.
Second quarter, first half. How you want to call it, man?
Well, first half, man.
It's all good.
Oh, great block.
Wow,
great
the Panthers have been showing some tremendous defense, and they're actually frustrating the Horned Frogs right now.
Yeah, great block. Should be credited to Keasia Williams.
Panthers still on the defensive side.
Great defense again.
Panthers once again with the tenacity from the defensive side of the ball.
Oh,
and
loose ball foul. They called it. Oh,
wow. We're not taking advantage of the little breaks that we're getting right now.
Yes. That's the second foul on Ford, so they have to take her out.
Right.
And they brought in Jara Cobb. Yeah, I call those free giveaway points.
Panthers back on the defense. 21-16 as I score, working down low. And the Panthers force that back out.
Great balance by Williams.
Yeah. Panthers, they're being impressive tonight, Brother McGinty.
Yeah. They probably can try for the gymnastics team. They've been so limber on that baseline.
As now the Panthers working the perimeter, down low, baseline, kicking it back out, and lost the ball.
They call it travel on Cobb. Yeah, once Cobb got the ball, the other defender came in, double-teamed her from the backside, and, she almost had to make a quick decision.
Well, she almost looked like she wasn't ready for that pass.
Right.
So now here come the Horned Frogs. It's been kind of stagnant these last couple of minutes right now. 21-16 is our score. Panthers trailing. They're working. The Panthers again. Dobbins. The jumper, no good.
Man, he ain't rimmed out.
Kicked it out to Shepard. Shepard not able to sink the basket, and here come the Horned Frogs.
Wide open Ray.
Yes.
And that's the first you don't want.
Yes. 24-16 now. Horned Frogs on top of the Panthers.
11 points for Ray.
You don't need to try to answer with a three. Just try to get some control back. Setting up, penetrating, and there's going to be another stoppage.
Ball went out of bounds.
Should be the Panthers' ball.
Yeah, what TCU is doing at this point, they just turn the pressure up and forcing us to make quick decisions. And we're not ready to do certain things, and they're taking advantage of that. It's nothing they're doing that's mind-boggling.
3:21 left before the half. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Panthers will be inbounding.
Yeah, Ford is going in for Cobb.
Cobb seemed a little sluggish leaving off the floor, didn't she?
Hey, would you want to come out the game in your hometown?
Well, no, I guess not. Oh, I don't want. I want to stay in.
Another turnover for Prairie
Panthers
View.
blowing opportunities right now here in Fort Worth, Texas. Horned Frogs get the ball coming across the timeline.
12 turnovers.
Yes, sir. Working down. Panthers spreading, was showing that zone. They've been in the zone pretty much most of the night, and that ball was turned over. And that zone has been causing problems for the Horned Frogs.
Basically, all TCU is doing is trying to free up Ray to get the wide open shot. If she can't, they'll try to go to Moore. If not, Okonkwo, they'll try to bring the post out to get a jumper.
Newman coming across the timeline now. Panthers still chasing, 24-16.
That zone has us starting an offense almost at the top of the key.
Yes. Working, going up, and that was a block by the Horned Frogs.
Yeah, Campbell tried to go in on Moore. Moore was right there waiting for her.
Taking it back. Well, their passes are way off.
Yes.
On the Horned Frogs. Panthers, it's been, causing some problems, but some of these have been unforced turnovers.
Yes. If we can just settle down and get into our offense and cause them to work, we can get back in this thing on offensive end because we've had success early in the first half.
So now Newman kicks it out. She cuts down low looking for the pass. They're working down in the post. Campbell tried to get the pass and missed her shot.
Well, just pass was too high from forward. Trying to catch a Campbell slashing.
Another turnover. It's going to be interesting to see what the total turnovers are thus far. 2:05 remaining in the first half of play. And we got another whistle. They're not going to call that continuation. Fouls before the shot was taken off.
Kiesha Williams with the foul. Situation where this got the ball in deep and more.
And
Moore slashed down the middle.
Yeah, got the inbound and took it straight to the hoop.
26-16, a minute 55 left in the first half.
Panthers down by 10 right now. Trying to work with patience. Another turnover, and here come the Horned Frogs. Transitioning back. The jumper from outside, and it's good for three.
Yeah, they've been almost automatic if you can catch Ray wide open on the perimeter.
So the Panthers now find themselves down by 13, and just like that, is appearing to get a little bit out of hand right now. And another turnover, and here come the Horned Frogs. Horned Frogs working down low. They got a whistle blown. No continuation. There's no. They counted?
They counted it.
Wow. There's foul going to be against Newman. I'm surprised they gave a continuation. She took 3 or 4 steps after the fact the whistle was blown. Wow.
Yeah, Mike, this is one thing I just dreaded. They get on one of those big runs, and we can't count on offensively.
Right.
Sometimes things can get away. So
1:07 remaining in the first half. 31-15 is our score. Panthers are trailing. The free throw.
She just threw that one up.
Yeah. And it's going to be.
They get another guard down there to get the ball down court.
Panthers getting across the timeline. And don't rush the shot. There's going to be a.
Ford had a good look.
Yes, you have to look, but not able to get it sink through. Panthers trying to do a quick trap. Horned Frogs get past that. Working down low. The shot up and contested off the back of the board too hard. And here come the Panthers.
Purple jerseys all over the
yes,
place. Great
sir.
defensive possession.
Williams looking. Gets it back up top. Panthers being a little patient right now. The jumper from the top of the key. Whoa.
No. There was no one in the basket even to even try to get the rebound by Ford.
Ford just kind of like rushed that all the way around. She wished she could have that one back.
Catch Ray in that corner. That's an automatic tonight.
Wow.
That's automatic.
Another three-pointer, and that brings us to the end of the first half of play. TCU kind of separating themselves right now by the score of 34-16. We're going to take us a break, and we'll be back with more of our basketball coverage from Fort Worth, Texas. Panthers, believe it or not, were all tied. Now they find themselves chasing the Horned Frogs. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
Do you know what's up with Ryan? He's been acting weird and he's not hanging out anymore.
He borrowed money from me and still hasn't paid it back.
His girlfriend broke up with him a couple weeks ago. Said he was more into his sports app than her.
He may be addicted to fantasy sports. We need to get him some help.
Sports betting and fantasy sports can have serious consequences. Know somebody with a gambling problem? Get free and confidential help. Call 1-877-MY-LIMIT. That's 1-877-695-4648. Or go online to opgr.org.
Broadcasters come into our lives on radio and TV, bringing us information and entertainment. Broadcasters are there for us, but who is there for them when they fall on hard times? The Broadcasters Foundation of America provides financial assistance to broadcasters in acute need due to a critical illness, accident, or other serious misfortune. If you know of a broadcaster on the air or behind the scenes who may need our help, please share our message. Visit broadcastersfoundation.org.
Hi, this is Mike Prince, the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We want to thank you so much for being a part of today's programming, as we've been providing sports coverage for our local and regional high school and collegiate student athletes. We could not get this done without your continued support. We are asking if you would simply visit our website at obnradio.com, become a listening partner to help us continue providing programming. We ask if you could join forces with us by making a commitment of 17 cents a day. It comes out to $5 a month, $60 a year. We will be able to continually to go out and provide you the up close and personal interviews, game coverage, student athlete highlights, and much, much more. Please visit our website today at obnradio.com. Click on the PayPal button and become a listening partner today.
With over 20 years of experience as a lawyer, attorney Lee Van Richardson Jr. can help you with whatever your need may be. Divorce, car accidents, criminal case, wills, deeds, trust, civil suits, parent and child relationships. Contact Richardson's Law Office located at 1047 Austin Street in Hempstead, Texas. You can call them at 979-826-8008. Attorney Lee Van Richardson Jr. in Hempstead, Texas. Are you looking for an affordable way to increase your business? Let the Open Mic Broadcast Network lead the way. For a customized, affordable ad campaign, call 832-213-8824.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're at halftime right now. Panthers on the short end right now. Believe it or not, it was 13-13 at the end of the first quarter. But now as we had halftime, the Panthers find themselves down by the score of 34-16. Ryan, what do you got for us?
Well, the one stat that stands out, Prairie was outscored 21-3 in this half, in the second quarter. And the difference in the game was turnovers. TCU scored 23 points off turnovers, as Prairie has 15 overall compared to 9 by TCU.
Wow. So down in the paint is where the Panthers are kind of getting the short end of the stick.
Yeah, definitely. And Keanu Ray from TCU has pretty much been their only offense. 17 points, 5 of 8 from the three-point line, 6 of 9 shooting overall, while Artavia Ford, 5 blocks, 6 rebounds, 7 points. So she's been a bright spot for Prairie View on the offensive end.
The only problem that I would have had with Ford was that last shot she took at the top of the key. Yeah. I don't know. I guess the adrenaline was flowing, and she just kind of let it fire.
Well, you know, the ball player in me was like, blow by the girl that was in front of her. But, you know, I haven't seen Ford put the ball on the ground much this whole year to say if she can just beat someone off the dribble.
Right.
So they basically cleared the lane out. It was a one-on-one situation. But regardless, she's having a great game all around.
Oh, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. The Panthers are regrouping right now, and it's a tall order for the Panthers, but we knew it was something that they could handle representing the Southwestern Athletic Conference. Now, you got a chance. You've been tied up in and out HBCU sports as a whole. What is it that you see that makes Coach Sandy Pugh a unique coach?
Well, first of all, you can show up in July at a place, and now, you know, some pundits will say, well, there was talent there. But anyone knows Sandy Pugh, she runs a whole different system than what Raven Justice ran. To get them to buy in, to be basically a game from winning the conference in our first year, and she's done it over an 18-year period, that shows it's no fluke.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Where Sandy goes, you know, team's going to be tough and competitive. A bad year is 4th place.
Yes. And that has been a remarkable thing. We get an opportunity to speak with her on a weekly basis here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network, and she's been a breath of fresh air. She and Coach Byron Smith. Once again, congratulations to the Panthers. They fell short the other night against Farley Dickerson. The explosive first half for the Panthers. Just some things came a little undone towards that second half, and you cannot deny the strong guard play of the Knights of Farley Dickerson on the other night.
Yes, it was one of them games. I was so nervous to watch, and I figured down the stretch going to come down to the guard. He had 33 points edge, if I'm not mistaken. And then even when Prairie View lost the lead, fought back, you know, Farley Dickerson took advantage of the way of how aggressive we pressed and found the big man open late for the pretty much, which was the defining basket with 30 seconds remaining.
Absolutely. The Panthers are trailing by the score of 34-16 at the half. We are going to be having this second half of play pretty soon, but we want to remind you all that you can be a part of a powerful movement with the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We simply encourage you to go to our website at obnradio.com. Click on the PayPal button. Become a listening partner on today. Becoming a listening partner can help us continue to bring you the coverage that we're bringing tonight, our daily show, the Mike Prince Show, and much, much more that we offer you from the Open Mic Broadcast Network. A lot of people think, but no, I'm not on the payroll at Prairie View A&M. I do love Prairie View, but I'm not on the payroll. And anything that you can do would help us continue to carry out the calls. Visit that website today at obnradio.com and become a listening partner today. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back with more of our halftime coverage from Fort Worth, Texas, on the campus of Texas Christian University. You're listening to Panthers basketball on the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
The birth of legends are storied in this conference. We must never forget our rich history. We now turn our gaze to the future. The new legends will emerge. New heroes to arise. The Southwestern Athletic Conference. Be our history.
Hey, my name is Nikki Antwine, owner of Miracles and Blessings Salon and Spa out in Missouri City, Texas. I want to shout out to my son, Andre Lewis, who is the receiver over at PV University. And I just want to say I love listening to Mike Prince on the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
So this is Lonzo Hardy, Vice President of the SWAC Alumni Association. The SWAC Alumni Association is an organization founded in 1999 with the goal of enhancing the great legacy of excellence in the SWAC as well as preserving the athletic heritage of the SWAC. Its membership is open to former athletes as well as current and former coaches, assistant coaches, athletic administrators, referees, employees of conference member institutions, as well as fans of SWAC sports. Individuals interested in gaining membership can contact the organization's president, Roscoe Nance, at 509 Worcester Street in Herndon, Virginia, 20170. Annually, the SWAC Alumni Association holds a Legends Award in which Lifetime Achievement Awards are presented. Occasionally, a legend of the conference is honored in a roast, and annually 1 or 2 former student athletes are presented degree completion scholarship awards. Contact the organization's president, Roscoe Nance, at 509 Worcester Street in Herndon, Virginia, 20170.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mike Prince and Mr. Ryan McGinty coming to you live from Fort Worth, Texas, on the campus of TCU. Panthers trailing 34-16. We're just about done with this halftime. And what are you going to see some of the keys for the Panthers to come back on top of things, Ryan?
Well, first we have to stop Kiana Ray from TCU. Like I said, she had 17 points. She's pretty much just taking advantage of the size and the inside, that she's wide open on the zone when we try to collapse on it when they go inside to Moore. So we have to stop her, force someone else other than Ray and Moore to do something, because really no one else had done that from TCU. For Prairie View, we got to have someone come on and compliment forward, especially one of our guards, because right now, from the guard position, Dominic Newman has 3. Kasia Williams has 2 points, and surprisingly, Shayla Dobbins, no points.
Yeah, she hasn't been awakened just yet. And I was just thinking over here that these first 3 possessions, from my vantage point, are going to be very critical for the Panthers, how they handle things coming out. When I say the first 3 possessions, the first 2 times they touch the ball offensively and how they handle the Horned Frogs on the defensive side is going to be critical from my assessment.
Yeah, definitely, because like you said, sometimes we had a running joke, especially if the game was in 2 halves. The first 5 minutes will determine what happens the rest of the game.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They are getting ready to for this second half of play. Remind you that you are listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network on the OBN Radio Network at obnradio.com. The Panthers trailing 34-16. 2 minutes exactly remaining before we get ready to start this second half of playoff. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
Hello, TV Nation. It's Kimberly Runnels, your National Alumni Association president. Just wanting to invite everyone, alumni and friends, to our 45th annual National Alumni Convention, held at the Houston City Place Marriott in Spring, Texas. The date, July 25th through the 27th, 2019. Don't miss it. Fellowship with other alumni. We have a networking seminar occurring, and of course the Athletic Summit returns as well. Soon, registration information will be available. So don't miss 3 fabulous days at the Houston City Place Marriott in Spring, Texas.
Come on.
Laptops, MP3 players, cameras, video games, cell phones. In times like these, schools can become a shopping mall for thieves. Don't become a victim of crime. Leave your valuable stuff at home, and if you do have to bring them to school, keep them with you. Write down their serial numbers, and don't flash expensive items around. Be smart. If you have something cool, there's a good chance someone else will want it too. Keep cash and ATM cards in a secure place, and never give anyone your PIN number. And don't leave your school bag lying around where it can become a temptation to someone else. If you have something stolen, report the situation immediately. The sooner you tell someone, the better the chance you'll get it back. Visit ncpc.org to learn more about how to prevent school theft. That's
Hi, this is Sandy Pugh, head coach of the Prairie View A&M Women's Basketball, and you are listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
All right, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we are ready to get this second half on the go. Panthers got to do some things and do them fast, Brother Ryan.
Well, you said the first 3 offensive possessions, or even defensive possessions, because we know you're scoring 6 points to give up 6 points. So.
That's right. That's why I say you get 2 buckets and you can get a turnover. That can be a possible 6-point turnaround. That's why I'm looking at it. The Panthers will be getting the ball to start things off here, going from right to left from our vantage point. They played an old Cool in the Game classic here, did the TCU band. Got Ryan to patting his feet. Ready to get things started here. Panthers working down low. Oh, what a save, but then they're going to say it was out of bounds. And it's going to be turned over. Couldn't handle the inbound pass. So TCU will come back on the possession right now, up 34-16. Just getting started in this second half of play. Working the perimeter shot. That jumper from the top of the key, no good. And it's going to be picked up by the Horned Frogs. They'll take it and rotate it back around.
Oh,
and we got a whistle and a continuation.
The situation, Ray, they collapsed on Ray. She found a Conco through the double team, and Conco was fouled on the shot.
So that's going to make it 36-14. And to get the and 1 to extend the lead for the Horned Frogs.
And get that foul to Octavia Ford. 3 fouls. That's what you don't want to see in foul trouble.
Exactly. 37-14.
Jumper by Ford. Good offensive rebound by Williams.
Panthers being a little patient now. And there's another turnover. Here come the Horned Frogs. Horned Frogs pushing it down the floor, down under low. As Moore gets another basket.
Got into she was deep in the paint.
Yeah, she got behind everybody. It's like everybody was kind of low asleep. Williams brings it up the floor. Kicks it back out on the perimeter, down low. Bounce pass up and good. The basket.
Good play by Cobb.
Yeah, Cobb makes the basket. Panthers now answer. They have 16.
39-18.
I'm sorry, 18. I said 16. Panthers back on the defense. Working, jumping inside, throws the ball off the glass and gets the shot.
Well, now it was Ray in the first half. Now Conklin has found something. She's heating up.
Yes, it is. Panthers coming back, working, get it across the timeline. A little trap action by the Horned Frogs, but the Panthers get past that, get it down in below. Dominique Newman gets the basket. Panthers back on the defensive end.
41-20, 7:56 left in the third quarter.
Down low, work a good pass, and the foul. That was actually a good ball movement by the Horned Frogs.
And they went.
Cobb is going to be charged with the foul. That'll be her second foul, second team foul. And that's going to be a shooting foul for the Horned Frogs. First shot up and good.
Well, what's happened since the first, at the end of the second quarter, midway point in the second quarter, they found something down low and exploiting that.
Right. They've worked in their size advantage right now, but the Panthers were countering that with some scrappy defensive ball hawking. The second shot is good.
43-20, 7:50 left in the third quarter.
Panthers come across the timeline now. A little pressure by the Horned Frogs, working down low. Panthers working inside. The shot up, no good. Rebound's going to be picked up by the Horned Frogs. Here come the Horned Frogs on the opposite side of the floor. Panthers. Oh, that's a shot from 3.
That situation, wide open defender.
Yeah.
I mean, off.
Everybody collapsed. Yeah, everybody collapsed down toward the ball and left the shooter wide open, and that you don't want to do. Panthers come right back with the basket.
Chelsea Toole on the basket. Good penetration.
Panthers going to have to make a defensive stop or 2 to try to get back into this one right now. Horned Frogs, long jumper, no good. Rebound picked up by the Panthers. Panthers coming up the floor now, getting across the timeline, ready to go. Kicks it down low in the corner. Working down in the post. The shot is going to get continuation, yes.
That was all hard work by
Yes,
Ford.
it was. Yes, it was. I wanted the continuation. I said, hey, we got to be fair about this thing. Newman will re-enter. Ford will go to the line to shoot there and 1.
And TCU throws another 6'4" defender out there.
Just got to find a way, just like a good old tall tree, baby. Just keep chopping the wood. Free throw is up and good by Ford.
Yeah, but only tree that grow fast are Christmas trees. You chop one down, 2 more grow.
That's all right. Get some weed killer.
Well, I don't kill trees. I don't know about you, Mike.
Well, I won't even bother that one. Panthers back on the defense right now, working the
block.
perimeter side. Panthers on the defensive end, but the follow-through for the Horned Frog.
Yeah. She didn't even play in the first half, number 31,
Carsey,
which is Hellesy, and another 6'4" player.
Panthers working down low, and we got another whistle.
Now, our guards are being much more aggressive.
Yes,
now.
well, they're going to have to be. You don't want to live with the perimeter shot. You're going to have to draw the foul, and hopefully you can hit your free throws. Tools will go to the line to shoot 2.
Well, Sandy Pugh must have had a nice little talk.
Yes, he did. First shot is good for Tool.
48-26, 6:16 left in the third quarter.
Second shot good by Tool.
48-27.
The Panthers are going to have to do that. We're going to still need some defensive turnovers right now. Start with 1. How about we get 1 right here? Panthers back on defense, working baseline. Oh, he missed the shot. And the Panthers come up with the ball, kicking it back out.
Should be 7 blocks on the night. 7 blocks for Ford.
Yeah, Ford is having a great night.
Can we get it back for one more year?
Well, see if she can go for a doctorate. How about that? Panthers being patient right now, working at the top of the key, working down low, kicks it back out. The jumper for 3, no good.
Yeah, it was a good shot. Ball just softly rimmed out.
Panthers back on defense. Oh!
That was a version of the alley-oop on the female side. Yeah.
Actually, pretty nice play. Foul called against the Panthers.
They're going to give that foul to Keasia Williams. Second personal.
Williams picks up her second personal. Panthers trying to stop the bleeding.
She makes the first basket, 49-27. And at the free throw line is 33, Adiola Atamalafi.
There you go. Good job, man. Second shot by Atamalafi is good.
Sounds right.
It sounds right?
Right.
Well, if it sounds right, it must be right.
First time tonight, number 4 for Prairie View A&M. Tolbert's in the game.
Yeah, Tolbert's in. Panthers down a guard tonight. Working down low, and the basket is good.
That was a good play. Ford found Neely down low. Neely went up.
Panthers now applying a little pressure on the backcourt, but not much to talk about as the Horned Frogs get it across the timeline. Down low, the pass, and an easy basket.
She was just too aggressive. Came in. She got behind the zone and wide open. 52-29, 4:50 left in the third quarter.
Working now, and there's going to be another stoppage of play. Turnover. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well. Panthers and the Horned Frogs doing battle here in period number 3. We'll take us a break, and we'll be right back with more Panthers basketball on the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
This broadcast has been made possible by the support of the Prairie View Athletic Club. The Prairie View Athletic Club is a proud supporter of Prairie View A&M University athletics. For more information on becoming a member of the Prairie View Athletic Club, send your email to pvathletic.club@gmail.com. That email address again is pvathletic.club@gmail.com. Prairie View Athletic Club, a proud supporter of Prairie View A&M University athletics.
Drivers and bicyclists both have the right to be on the road and travel safely. And when we're on the road together, safety is a shared responsibility. State law requires drivers to maintain at least 3 feet of clearance when passing bicyclists. And bicyclists should always ride with the direction of traffic and follow all traffic signals. It's safer. It's courteous. It's the law. A message from the Regional Planning Commission, Pedestrian.
Ladies and gentlemen, 52-29, Panthers trailing the Horned Frogs. At one time, it was 13-13 at the end of the first period of play, but the Panthers have been kind of playing a little uphill of late.
Yep, 21-3. We was outscored in the second quarter. Third quarter, offensive explosion by both teams, 18-13 in favor of TCU. But Artavia Ford flirting with a triple-double, 10 points, 6 rebounds, 7 blocks.
7 blocks. That is a full night, and what a homecoming.
And also, we have Dominique Newman, 5 points, and Chelsea Toole and Mariah Campbell, both with 4 points apiece.
4 points apiece. We're ready to continue play here in this third period of play.
Well, we have a fellow team photographer sitting in front of the band, former drum major for Prairie View, Raymond Holly.
Oh, yeah, old Holly.
Yeah, the Bruno Mars song that's playing right now.
Is he trying to do his majorette? You know, he was a majorette at one time.
Well, you said that. That was drum major,
I mean,
man.
a drum major.
That's
I'm sorry. Ooh, forgive me, Raymond. 446.
Okay. Man.
446 in the third period. Panthers trailing. And there's a turnover.
Nearly, almost a turnover.
Oh, my. I thought that ball was going to be out of bounds. There's going to be a turnover now. Panthers will have possession.
Raymond said you played softball in college, but anyway.
I did play softball when I wasn't playing baseball. I'm sorry, Raymond. I did not mean that. 52-29, Panthers trailing. Working now. Trying to get some things going, working down low, working across in the paint. The shot, no good. Rebound picked up by the Horned Frogs in the height, now taking over.
A little too hard on that shot attempt by Ford. But she's being aggressive. She says she's going to, if no one else is going to pull the load, she'll do it.
That's right. Panthers back in the zone defense. Both teams have been playing zone all night. There's a long jumper.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, Hellis is wide open at the top of the key. That's automatic.
Yeah. I mean, no one to contest it.
55-29,
55-29 is our score. Panthers coming back now. They're working baseline. There's a whistle blown. Foul called against the Horned Frogs. Third team foul.
On the floor.
Panthers looking for the inbound.
Yeah, TCU's yet to come out that zone all night.
I know. Both teams been in the zone for the most part of the night. Panthers on the left wing working down low in the baseline. The jumper by Ford is no good. Rebound picked up by the Horned Frogs.
Only thing, when Ford shoots that nice high-arcing jumper, everyone else goes opposite way.
Right.
No
It was like automatic. They think it's going to fall. They're ready to get set back on defense. We got a whistle on the far end of the floor.
Like them call that on 23.
Neely with her first foul. 55-29 is our score here in the third period. Panthers trailing the Horned Frogs in WNIT action from Fort Worth, Texas. Today's broadcast being made possible by attorney Lee Van Richardson and the Prairie View Athletic Club. Also want to remind you that May 6th will be the Panther Backers annual golf tournament. You can get in contact with Dino Robinson at 713-417-2090 and register your team today or just sponsor a hole. If we get back to action, there's another stoppage in play, a foul called against the Panthers, and Newman charged with her third foul. And there's
several people in foul trouble. Newman's 3, Ford has 3, but Coach Pugh has done a great job of making sure each player is not. She does go to offense-defense substitution, so to make sure they don't pile up too quick.
First free throw is good. Make it 56-29. Both teams have been stuck on those scores until just then. Second free throw up for the Horned Frogs. No good. Picked up by the Panthers. 56-29 is our score.
And Mike, the stat that just stands out once again when they handed out the stats, 28-2 points off turnovers.
Wow. Panthers working down low. Oh, turnaround. Nice shot, but then couldn't get it to fall for the Panthers.
That's some nice footwork by Cobb.
Yeah. Just couldn't get it to fall down. Panthers back on the defense, trailing 56-29 in the third period of play. Panthers trying to create a turnover and get some points on it. And there's a whistle.
Offensive foul by TCU.
TCU charged with the foul. And the Panthers will take over.
And just like clockwork, Coach Pugh goes to offense-defense substitution. Newman is out.
2 minutes and 36 seconds remaining in the third period of play. 56-29, Panthers trailing. Panthers got to get off that 29. They've been stuck on it, transitioning through, and the shot to the corner.
Good offensive rebound by Cobb.
My.
But a turnover.
Still couldn't get it, a turnover.
And another.
There's another turnover by the Panthers coming back the other way. No one wants to take control of the ball right now.
A game of hot potato.
So now the Horned Frogs will get set back up. Panthers still pressing the issue, and we got another whistle down below the basket.
Yeah, another situation. Morris for TCU.
That's the second foul called against Mariah Campbell, trying to contain Moore. Moore has been pretty much having her way down in the paint.
Well, hate to break this to you, Mike. This was Morris. And
Morris.
And she is Morris, Yummy Morris, a 6'3" freshman from Little Rock, Arkansas.
Little Rock, Arkansas. That shot was a little too strong. She may have heard you say Little Rock, and she threw a rock.
I assume that's her nickname, Yummy.
Yummy?
Yeah.
Yeah. The second shot offered up by Yummy is good. 57-29.
2 minutes remaining.
Panthers now receiving some pressure by the Horned Frogs. They break the press, get down low, and they'll pull back out to set things up. Panthers working, being patient, but they're going to have to press the acceleration here pretty soon.
Right.
59-27 is our score, and that's going to be another ball knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, now we are patient on offense now, but TCU just sitting back and letting us run offense.
Right.
And it's eating the clock.
Well, the clock becomes your enemy at this stage of the game right now. Campbell gets the inbound. She throws up the jumper. It's no good. Didn't even hit the rim. And they're hollering air ball here in Fort Worth. Panthers back on defense, and they're going to blow the whistle before the shot goes through.
Yeah, Payne had a nice little crossover dribble. Caught Pennyman in a bad position.
Yeah, Panthers trying to keep from fading right now. Horned Frogs at the line. What have they been from the line tonight, man?
From the line, TCU's 8. Well, now they're 8 of 14.
8 of
61%.
14 with the one miss. Another substitution for the Panthers.
Prairie View is 4 of 5.
We just got to get there.
Right. Get me there, I can get you.
Second shot's good, 58-29 now. And they slowly now, there's some backcourt pressure being applied by the Horned Frogs. Are you surprised to see that?
No, not really. Now, if it's late in the fourth quarter, yes, I would, but.
Breaking through the press, and the shot in and out, no good. The Panthers not getting second shots at all.
No. It's almost like you said, once we shoot the ball, everyone goes back on the defensive side, and if there's offense opportunity, it's not there because no one's there.
58-29. And Campbell just got picked up her third foul.
I watched it. I didn't see where they could call it. Campbell kind of leaned into her, but.
Well, one thing about the post position, it's a banking position. And I guess they're just going to let them play. Yummy Morris will go to the line to shoot 2 more. We got 55.7 seconds remaining. Panthers trailing 58-27. Panthers coming back now. At this point, you want to make sure now we got a foul down low.
Over the back by Morris.
Yeah, that's going to slow it down. Keep calling. Second foul by Morris. And they've really been banging down there in that paint.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of refreshing to see post play, especially in today's game.
Well, you know what? That's what I appreciate about the women's game. As Ford will go to the line to shoot 2. First one is good. Makes it 28 now for the Panthers.
I mean, I don't want anybody these women coaches. They recruit post.
Yes. Well, you have to. Yeah. Guard play is going to always carry you further along. But if you have any presence of post play, you give yourself a chance. That one second was too strong. Rebound picked up by the Horned Frogs.
It reminds me of the good old days of 80s basketball when you had
80s basketball.
Speaking of post play, there's a assistant coach on the TCU bench with the last name Olajuwon.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if you heard that name before.
They're working now. The shot is up from the left elbow. And Hayes is on fire.
61-30, 15 seconds left.
Panthers work. Oh, the shot too strong. Picked up by the Horned Frogs. They're trying to get the last shot. Another air ball.
Oh, they called it travel.
They called it travel. Got on my traveling shoes. Well, we'll see what the Panthers can do. This is definitely.
You say traveling shoes. You're not going to borrow like a good friend of ours is, Samsonite?
6.4 seconds remaining. And the shot will not count. And we have gotten 3 quarters on the way. And
61-30 in favor of TCU as we prepare for the fourth quarter.
We're going to take us a break, and we'll be right back. You're listening to Panthers basketball on the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
The birth of legends are storied in this conference. We must never forget our rich history. We now turn our gaze to the future. The new legends will emerge. New heroes to arise. The Southwestern Athletic Conference. Be our history.
With over 20 years of experience as a lawyer, attorney Lee Van Richardson Jr. can help you with whatever your need may be. Divorce, car accidents, criminal case, wills, deeds, trust, civil suits, parent and child relationships. Contact Richardson's Law Office located at 1047 Austin Street in Hempstead, Texas. You can call them at 979-826-8008. Attorney Lee Van Richardson Jr. in Hempstead, Texas. This broadcast is being made possible by the support of the Prairie View Athletic Club. The Prairie View Athletic Club is a proud supporter of Prairie View A&M University athletics. For more information on becoming a member of the Prairie View Athletic Club, send your email to pvathletic.club@gmail.com. That email address again is pvathletic.club@gmail.com. Prairie View Athletic Club, a proud supporter of Prairie View A&M University athletics.
Hi, this is Sandy Pugh, head coach of the Prairie View A&M Women's Basketball, and you are listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready to start this fourth period of Panthers trailing, Ryan, I've seen the things happen. What do you think?
61-30. TCU outscored us 27-14 in the third quarter. And so for us to get back in the game, we have to limit their offensive touches and basically be near perfect.
Well, it's going to start now. Panthers trailing 61-30. Working on the far end of the floor now, or the Horned Frogs with the possession, another in the paint point.
Yeah, see, Ford already has 3 fouls, so she can't be too aggressive down low.
Well, Morris makes it now 63-30. Panthers. Dobbins, she has been extremely quiet on tonight. Working down low, and we got another foul call.
Yeah, they called reaching foul. Ford is going to the line. Foul is beyond Okonkwo.
Okonkwo picks up her first foul. Ford will go to the line to shoot 2. Ford's first shot is up. Oh, hits the back of the rim and does not fall through.
Yeah, with that high arcing release, it almost has to be perfect.
It's like she snaps her wrist when she shoots. I know you're supposed to snap your wrist, but it's like a jerk off.
Right.
Second shot is good. 63-31, Panthers trail. Panthers applying a little back pressure right now. Coming across the timeline are the Horned Frogs. Panthers trying to double trap right now. They created. They're going to call a reach in?
Yeah.
On Dobbin? They call it on Tool.
I can see it. I saw it coming.
I would have called it on Dobbin before Tool.
Yeah, Tool was kind of out of position, and it was a little bump, and I figured it was coming.
Okay, if you saw it, I'll let it pass.
Yes.
Panthers back on the defense. Horned Frogs get the
Give it
inbound.
go.
Wow. And the second effort is good. Yummy Morris.
Yeah, TCU was just exploiting the paint this second.
Yes, they have.
This second half.
It was something they took advantage of earlier, and it seemed like the Panthers cut it off, but they've gone right back to it.
34-16 in terms of points in the paint.
Panthers now working, trying to get. Oh, we had someone down at a turnover. And a jumper from deep is no good. The rebound picked up by the Panthers. Panthers kicking it back out, transitioning through, trying to work. Now they pull it back out to set the play up. Up at the top of the key, working on the far perimeter. Coming up into the top of the key. Panthers are really
trying to figure out what to do.
Yeah, it's like they're baffled right about
so
now.
Now goes the force. You got to put up a shot.
And throws it up, and it's going to be picked up by the Horned Frogs.
Yeah, out of sync on that possession.
Yeah, something just seemed to be way off.
Well, Ford, or they can call that foul. And Morris got in. The referee's letting them play. They just letting them play.
Yeah, they're letting them go at it.
Yeah. I'll see you stop it. It's like the old Rocky IV fight. He didn't throw the towel.
No, you don't want to throw the towel in. You want to finish strong.
No, I don't mean that. I said that play.
Oh.
They let them play.
Panthers. We got a stoppage of play right now.
Yeah, that was a good timeout by Pugh because the guards, you could tell without the services of Miss Willis.
Yes, sir.
Your offense and people, it's kind of like a good quarterback. When the good quarterback is gone, how your offense changes. Your starting point guard is gone, and sometimes That can change the whole flow of the game.
They can change the whole flow of the game. We're going to take us a quick timeout, and we'll be right back with more Panthers basketball here on the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
As a dad, you'll probably spend years teaching your son how to hit a baseball, how to throw a tight spiral and hit a receiver, how to spring off a diving board and hit the water, how to hit a 1-wood and a 9-iron, how to hit the bullseye, how to hit the strike zone, hit a jump shot, hit the open man, hit the hockey net, and maybe the most challenging of all, how to hit the books. But the question is this: how much time will you spend teaching him what not to hit? Teach your son early and often that all violence against women is wrong. For tips on what to say, visit endabuse.org. Brought to you by the Family Violence Prevention Fund, the Waite Institute for Violence Prevention, the Ad Council, and this station.
We're back here at TCU. 7:40 left in the fourth quarter. TCU leads by 30-plus points at 67-31.
67-31 is the score. At this point, if you coach Pugh, what are you telling your team in the huddle?
Just play a game. Don't get baited into nothing silly. Just, if you got younger players, just savor this experience. Not saying you really, if you here next year, you really don't want to be here, especially don't want to be elite. But just savor this postseason experience because there's 8 teams in the SWAC right now that's not doing anything. So
absolutely. And speaking of, Southern University will be in action on tomorrow night against the number 1 seeded Mississippi State Bulldogs for the NCAA tournament play. Panthers working as a shot clock violation. Well, when it's all said and done, as you stated, this is good exposure for the program. It's good exposure for those returning ball players, and it's a good momentum for Coach Sandy Pugh to build off of. Hopefully we'll get a chance to speak with her briefly at the end of this contest. Right now, Panthers got a pretty tall hill to climb, Ryan.
Yes, but if you watch the game, it basically just came down to one quarter and the size. It just came down to size.
Right.
And not having your starting point guard that kind of
affects
a lot.
Yeah, that throws off the flow of your program. We're
Right.
not quite sure what was the status with Miss Erin Willis, but she was not able to make the trip. Hopefully everything is okay with her. Very instrumental part of this team. We got another stoppage on the floor right now. I didn't see exactly what was going on.
It's enough for a sub. I know Shepard went out.
Well, they're ready to get things back in action right now. Panthers coming across the timeline, trailing.
Yeah, TCU sitting that zone almost to the half-court line.
Yeah, they did. And that zone, now one thing about both teams have struggled against the zone on tonight. I don't know why. I guess I can understand why, but the zone, you have to be very patient, and you got to take what's given to you.
Oh, definitely. And, if you can shoot over the zone, if you can get them come out the zone, that's the key. But see, that was another good shot down low by Cobb, but it was 2 defenders collapsed right there.
And still not able to get the second shot. The third shot's blocked and finally picked up by the Horned Frogs. And it's been that kind of night for the Panthers.
Yeah, I got to give effort for Cobb. So she went up and got two big rebounds.
Panthers back in the defense.
Yeah, the score is 67-31 TCU, 6:21 left, and they called a foul on 32.
Cobb is called with that foul. Wow.
Yeah.
So the Panthers, I don't want to seem like a party pooper or a hater, but it's pretty obvious that this will probably be the last game that they play of the 2018-19 campaign. with this unit. Coming across the timeline right now are the Panthers, going from right to left.
We haven't scored in 3 minutes and 11 seconds.
Yes, sir. They're just taking it down, looking. The jumper.
Yeah, see, hit a few more of those, they'll come out the zone.
Yeah, Neely nails that one. Newman now checking at the timeline. She sets back now into the zone package. And they're just content on working around. The jumper, no good. Rebound and second shot effort. Going up forward with a Horn Frogs. Foul was called. Looks like Morris looked like she was the one with the rebound. Nearly called with the foul.
At the line is Payne. And misses the first one.
Misses the first one.
10 of 18 from the free throw line tonight.
5:39 remaining in this contest. Panthers on the short end. 71-37. I'm sorry, 67.
68 now.
Yeah, 68 now. I'm not trying to give them no more than what they need.
Yeah, they haven't been able to penetrate tonight.
That jumper from deep in the corner, that hits the side of the glass. Rebound picked up by the Horned Frogs. And we got a backcourt foul.
Caught it on
They're going to call it
Neely.
on 23 Neely. Neely was kind of in disbelief that they called it.
even a player who suffered a foul had to laugh at that one. Okay, thanks.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Didn't need it, but
Yeah.
thanks anyway.
Not amazing they called the game tight down the stretch.
Yeah, they've been letting them play all evening.
Yeah.
That shot is up and no good. Panthers with the rebound. They'll kick it back out, coming toward the near side of the court. Faking penetration, going back out is Williams. She'll come to the top of the key. Williams setting things up right now, swings it to the far right side. Panthers, Newman sitting over, just kind of flat-footed. Now she gets the ball, comes to the top of the key. She kicks it back over into the corner. Bryant penetrates. The shot rolls in and out. No good. That's been that kind of night for the Panthers. Great penetration, but couldn't get it to fall through.
Yeah, I think someone must have paid the ball off on that one.
Yeah, that joker went around the world and
Right.
jumped right back out. Panthers back on defense right now.
Inflate gate.
Inflate gate.
Yeah.
Too much air in the ball, huh? Working. That ball is rebounded by the Panthers. Panthers coming right back now.
Physical down there tonight.
Yes, sir. They've let the children play tonight.
68-33. 4:11 left. Oh, good pass.
Yeah,
Good pass
and
by
the underneath basket is good.
Neely Williams. Great pass.
Yes, it was. Panthers now with 39 points. That jumper turnaround no good by the Horned Frogs. Picked up by the Panthers. Panthers coming back through. Getting it across the timeline now. Working. Now they set things up at the top of the key. Kicks it back off over. Bounce pass at the elbow on the left side.
A little too much on that. We got it back.
And they're scrambling for it. Oh, the jumper from three. No good. Oh.
You joked about me. You didn't stop me.
Well, look, I couldn't stop it. I was preoccupied. I'm working. That ball was right in my lap, ladies and gentlemen.
Media timeout, looks like.
Okay, we got a media timeout.
68-35 TCU, 3:30 left in the fourth quarter.
68-35. We're going to take us a break, and we'll be right back. You're listening to Panthers basketball right here on the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
The birth of legends are storied in this conference. We must never forget our rich history. We now turn our gaze to the future. The new legends will emerge. New heroes to arise. The Southwestern Athletic Conference. Be our history.
Talk about this building.
Are you looking for an affordable way to increase your business? Let the Open Mic Broadcast Network lead the way. For a customized, affordable ad campaign, call 832 213-8824.
Thank you.
Come on. Come on.
Laptops, MP3 players, cameras, video games, cell phones. In times like these, schools can become a shopping mall for thieves. Don't become a victim of crime. Leave your valuable stuff at home, and if you do have to bring them to school, keep them with you. Write down their serial numbers, and don't flash expensive items around. Be smart. If you have something cool, there's a good chance someone else will want it too. Keep cash and ATM cards in a secure place, and never give anyone your PIN number. And don't leave your school bag lying around where it can become a temptation to someone else. If you have something stolen, report the situation immediately. The sooner you tell someone, the better the chance you'll get it back. Visit ncpc.org to learn more about how to prevent school theft. That's ncpc.org. A message from the U.S. Department of Justice, National Crime Prevention Council, and the Ad Council.
Quarter, TCU is ahead 68-35. And Prairie View has the ball coming down the court now.
Panthers trying to get things set up and making a basket.
That's Keanu Tober. That's Prairie View now is 2 for 11. Now their second three-pointer of the night.
Horned Frogs come right back and answer the call.
The one thing about this building, we know as we walked in, for our Prairie View fans, the Baby Dome was modeled after this building before the $50 million renovation. But
yeah,
it was just a slightly bigger version.
Yeah, it's a nice facility. They've done a great job here, and they've done a great job at the Baby Dome as well.
Yes. There's Tober with another three-pointer. 2 for 2 for the night.
Horned Frogs back on the attack of things right now.
70-41, 2:15 left. Yeah, Mike, see what 50 million can get you.
Yes, sir. I'd be happy with 25. Inbound now for the Horned Frogs.
Oh, that's where the media sits, Mike. You'll be up there.
Up top.
Yep.
It's kind of the setup like it is in La Tech.
Right. And they put all the radios down within anyone else. You're upstairs. You know, they got to keep the premium seat spots available for the premium seat people. That's the way this media landscape has evolved. A lot of the media press rows for basketball arenas and football was prime real estate in the old days. Now, that's suites.
Yeah, that's the suite section now.
Yeah.
First free throw was good by the Horned Frogs. Second shot is good.
72-41, slightly above 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Panthers working now, trying to get as many good looks at this stage of the game right now. That was a long shot out of bounds. Will be the Horned Frogs' ball.
Yeah, Pennyman had a good look. Just the shot didn't end up how she wanted.
Just about under 2 minutes now remaining here in the contest. Panthers more than likely will be done for the season, but what a season it was for the Panthers. Horned Frogs will extend their play in the WNIT. Panthers representing the Southwestern Athletic Conference, I would say in good fashion, man. Just had no size, and the second shot opportunities really blew them out of the water today in the paint point scoring tonight.
Definitely, and also too, just never got into our rhythm offensively from the guard position.
Right. Well, when your starting guard can't make the flow, it makes things rough for you. There's another long shot missed by the Horned Frogs. And right now, it's just a matter of everybody getting their sprints in for these last few moments of the game.
Right.
As we have a minute and 15 seconds remaining. 72-41 is our score. Horned Frogs on top.
And overall, like you said, I don't know if anyone could have predicted championship coming in or even being in contention.
No,
yeah,
no.
you know,
Well, they were picked to finish third in the regular season. Of course, they were picked behind Texas Southern and Southern University. But it goes to show the body of work that Pugh had put in at Southern and at Prairie View. I know that Sanchez did a great job, but that was Pugh's team, and what she did here, I thought she should have got Coach of the Year. That's just me being biased. I know it. I know it.
You sound like you talk to her once a week.
I do talk to her once a week, man. 1 minute remaining in the contest. Panthers force a turnover. They're coming back on the transition. Down low, they had a player down low, but they pull back out. And they will work the things around the horn. The shot, no good. Rebound picked up by the Horned Frogs. And they'll just walk this to the timeline.
Looking at the bright spot, Kiana Tobin, who has 2 3-pointers late. She's just a freshman, true freshman. Yeah, Jira Cobb's back. She's a sophomore. And you know, pretty much mostly everyone is back with the exception of Aaron Willis, Shayla Dobbins, Pennyman Shepard, and Artavia Ford and Neely. So,
got a lot of pieces to work with, but you're going to need some post player in action to come in. And it looked like that is going to end at the long jumper, air ball. And it's been that type of night for the Panthers. TCU 72, Prairie View 41. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back with our post-game coverage from Fort Worth, Texas. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We'll be right back.
Hello, PV Nation. It's Kimberly Runnels, your National Alumni Association president, just wanting to invite everyone, alumni and friends, to our 45th annual National Alumni Convention held at the Houston City Place Marriott in Spring, Texas. The date, July 25th through the 27th, 2019. Don't miss it. Fellowship with other alumni. We have a networking seminar occurring, and of course the Athletic Summit returns as well. Soon, registration information will be available. So don't miss 3 fabulous days at the Houston City Place Marriott in Spring, Texas.
With over 20 years of experience as a lawyer, attorney Lee Van Richardson Jr. can help you with whatever your need may be. Divorce, car accidents, criminal case, wills, deeds, trust, civil suits, parent and child relationships. Contact Richardson's Law Office located at 1047 Austin Street in Hempstead, Texas. You can call them at 979-826-8008. Attorney Lee Van Richardson Jr. in Hempstead, Texas.
This is Al Wash with ALW Entertainment, the promoter of the State Fair Classic, and I want y'all to keep your dial because I listen to the Open Mic Network every day. Keep the dial locked in.
This broadcast has been made possible by the support of the Prairie View Athletic Club. The Prairie View Athletic Club is a proud supporter of Prairie View A&M University athletics. For more information on becoming a member of the Prairie View Athletic Club, send your email to pvathletic.club@gmail.com. That email address again is pvathletic.club@gmail.com. Prairie View Athletic Club, a proud supporter of Prairie View A&M University athletics.
break of the night. The Panthers falling short 72 to 41. Ryan, before you give us these stats, how do you summarize tonight's performance?
Well, obviously, great first quarter. 21-3. Second quarter basically was the difference. And once you go down, that big swing, it was hard to make that deficit back up. And that pretty much summarizes it. 21-3.
Panthers not able to pull through after that trail behind in that second, after the end of that first period. And the Horned Frogs never look back. What kind of bottom line we got for tonight, Ryan?
Well, for Prairie View A&M, Artavia Ford was the only player to hit double figures, 12 points, 7 blocks, 8 rebounds, and pretty much she had all in 24 minutes. She didn't play the last few minutes, obviously due to foul trouble, but she closed out her career here at Prairie View A&M on a positive note. And then also we have the next leading scorer was Kiana Tober with the 2 threes late, scored 6 points. And Nick Neely, Mariah Campbell, and Kezia Williams all had 4 points. Then we had Ford and Williams both tied for team lead with 8 rebounds.
Well, I was surprised we didn't see much of Dobbins tonight.
Yeah, 8 minutes, was 0 for 1, 3 rebounds, and that pretty much was it. Yeah, so it's kind of one of them things that, so we had to ask Coach Pugh exactly why.
Right. I don't know if there was anything going on because, this time of year there's a lot of fatigue, just mental wear and tear, and I don't know if anything else was going on. We know we had a mishap with Aaron Willis, not quite sure what that was all about. Maybe we can find out a little bit more about that. But the Panthers season has come to an end, nothing to be ashamed of. They were able to achieve some pretty lofty goals from my vantage point, looking at how Sandy Pugh walked into this situation.
Yes, I mean, if you told me, new coach coming in July, and your game and winning the SWAC championship, I'd have looked, but then I said, well, who's the coach coming in? Sandy Pugh. Oh, well, we'll be in contention. And she lit up. That's why I tell folks, if I'm going to hire from within the conference, and you hire someone that was the best within the conference, and they can do the same thing somewhere else, then to me that cements their legacy.
Absolutely. You know what was ironic about it? You finished second to Southern, who happens to be playing tomorrow night against Mississippi State in Mississippi. You beat them twice.
Right.
But because you lost, you lose to Texas Southern twice, but because you lost to Alabama State, and I believe that was Grambling, late in the season, that created somewhat of the challenge that we had for this season to come out. But it's ironic how that thing worked out, man.
Well, like someone said, you don't want to lose because you don't know when those losses come back and bite you. But, just like we said earlier, just to be in contention and the game and the championship, I'll take it. Great building block. She got a lot to replace, but has a lot coming back. So we just want to see what can Coach Pugh pull off her hat for next year.
Well, before we get out of here, we want to give a congratulations to the Texas Southern Tigers. They were victorious in New Orleans on the other night. They beat University of New Orleans in overtime, 92-89, or 92-85, I believe that score was. They will now take on Texas Rio Grande on Monday in Edinburgh, Texas. That's a nice little haul away, man.
On a bus, as a haul.
Yes, sir. I can remember going down there to play. That's when they were, I forget the name of the school.
UT Pan Am.
UT Pan Am. There you go. UT Pan Am. That was a many moon ago. Well, the season has come to a conclusion for the Panthers. We want to thank you all so much for joining us. Ryan McGinty, it was a joy to have you with us on this broadcast, sir. Anything you want to share before we get out of here, man?
I just appreciate the opportunity to be here to chronicle this game because, this is postseason action also, and we wanted to make sure I wanted to be there to witness the representation. Couldn't get to Dayton, but getting to Fort Worth felt just as good, and, I love postseason basketball.
Absolutely, postseason basketball, that is fine. As Panthers losing tonight 72-41, but they will rise to fight yet again. We want to thank our sponsors for tonight, Attorney Lee Van Richardson, located in Hempstead, Texas, 1047 Austin Street to be exact. His phone number is 8008. Whatever your attorney needs are, he is the man to handle them for you. We also want to thank Prairie View Athletic Club. They're located in Prairie View, Texas, serving and supporting Prairie View Athletics since 1986. We want to thank the Panther backers. They're going to have their annual golf tournament coming up on May 6th. Get in contact with Dino Robertson at 713-417-2090. And also want to remind you two other things. The National Alumni Association will be having their golf tournament on June 26th. You can dial the office number in Prairie View at 936-857-5817 for more details and registration on that. And the 45th Annual National Alumni Association to be held in Spring, Texas, July 25th through the 27th. That, too, can be contacted and more information on calling 936-857-5817. That number again, 936-857-5817. That is going to take care of everything for us tonight here from, I almost said College Station, Ryan, but from the...
Okay.
Am I getting excited or something like that, man? I don't know what it is.
You're just trying to get home.
I'm trying to get home. Baby, if you're listening, Dad is on his way home. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you all so much for joining us. To all a good night. We shall see you on the other side. On behalf of Ryan McGinty, and I believe the photo man was somewhere around here, Mr. Raymond Holly, I am the radio guy, Dr. Mike Prince, and as always, you guys be blessed, and we'll see you on the other side. Good night.